Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on this channel. Today I will be analyzing wounyoung to know if she would be a good soloist or not. The idea of this video comes because there are a lot of people, on Twitter above all, that comment how good a soloist would have been wounyoung, but, would she really be? Or are we being guided by fanaticism? Before I start saying that, obviously this is my opinion and I am going to speculate and imagine scenarios that are not real at the moment. There is no right option and all opinions are valid, so if you want to comment yours, they will be welcome in the comments. Without anything else to say, let's get started. To give some context to people who may not know who wounyoung is, she is an idol who started her career very young by participating in the famous Produce X 101 contest. People loved her very much, and she had a lot of support. And that is why she won the first place and was the center of a group called izone during the years it lasted. After that, there are idols who join a group with different trainees from their company, others prefer to be actors or models, and others opt for a solo career. The solo career is usually a favorite of fans because they can focus their attention on the specific idol they like, and they don't have to pay attention to other idols who may not be as interesting to them. Besides, wounyoung was not the only one from her company who had the opportunity to be in this project group. Hyuncuteyt also earned her position. With this situation, some fans were worried that the two would end up in a group, but, as much as the fans had hoped that they would create a duo or that the two would be solo artists, the company preferred to form a group called wayv, with trainees never seen before, neither in Produce nor in any other activity of the company. With this reality, many fantasize that wounyoung specifically would be a soloist rather than part of a group, but does she have what it takes? Being a K-pop soloist is more difficult than being an idol in a group, objectively speaking. And that's because what an idol can do poorly, another member of the group can do it very well and make up for it in this way. On the other hand, when you are a soloist, there is no one who can help you. If you don't dance good, you can't stand at the back of the lineup or hide in the dance breaks to be seen less. You have to do it all yourself. I have a list of what I think an idol has to have to be a good soloist, so let's see if my parameters would work for wounyoung. First of all, vocal skills. Good vocal skills are essential for a soloist. The ability to sing with proper technique, control and emotion is crucial. A wide vocal range, versatility and the ability to adapt to different musical styles are also advantages. When considering wounyoung's vocal abilities, it is evident that she doesn't possess an impressive vocal range and technique, which might limit her potential as a vocal soloist. However, it is worth noting that despite this, she demonstrates enough skill and competence to hold her own among other singers. Given the highly competitive nature of the industry, particularly when it comes to vocal prowess, wounyoung would face significant challenges if she were to pursue a solo career as a vocalist. Vocal idols within the K-pop industry generally exhibit exceptional vocal abilities, making it even more difficult for someone with a relatively less developed vocal range to stand out. While I must clarify that I am not a professional vocal coach and do not have extensive knowledge of vocal ranges, based on my observations, it appears that wounyoung would fall within the F category in terms of vocal proficiency, which is similar to her group mates Lee and even Ray. So yeah, vocally speaking, she's not exactly blowing us away, but she's doing alright in her own way. I also believe that having solid dancing skills would be beneficial, although it is not compulsory. Knowing how to dance can greatly enhance a soloist's performance. I think wounyoung would be able to execute precise and visually appealing dance routines made specifically for soloists, as we have seen her dance, and we know she is not bad. Although more than being able to do a good choreography, the important thing would be the stage presence, which brings me to the next point. Something very important too, and for me the most important, is the stage presence. In my personal opinion, when it comes to wounyoung's fan cams, I find them quite entertaining to watch, despite the fact that she may not be considered one of the standout dancers in her group. However, it's challenging for me to envision her standing alone on stage, performing her own solo song, and how she would fare in that scenario. The closest reference I have is her performance with Sunghoon, where they sang Dynamite, as I couldn't find any solo performances of hers. From what I've seen, I'm not sure if she would be able to command the stage all by herself. I believe she could deliver a solid performance if given the right concept, but I have doubts about whether her stage presence alone would be enough to captivate and entertain the audience. Although this part is the part one am least sure of. There's also a part that maybe people don't take into account, but that's what I look at in a soloist, and that's versatility and adaptability. Because that's the only voice I'm going to hear on every song they release. I like that they try different concepts and that they can offer something more than just one thing, because if it's a band, with the different voices and all that can be done, but soloists should be versatile and able to explore different genres and musical concepts in my opinion. I don't know if woonyoung could do it, since we haven't seen her in this situation. I think it would be more on the company's side on this point. If we go by what we have, woonyoung can do an elegant and cute concept. Beyond that, she will have to experiment and see if she convinces us. On brand and image, woonyoung can do it. Developing a unique and attractive personal brand is literally what he does, cultivating a distinctive image, a fashionable style and a stage personality that resonates with her target audience and sets him apart from other artists. She has this point without a doubt. These would be all the things that I think are relevant. There are others that are also important, like popularity and management, but this time I have only focused on woonyoung's skills and in general, until Starship comes out with a statement saying that woonyoung is going to take out a solo album and we see the results. We can't know. But I think that in the production part he would be fine, but in the performance part one feel that maybe because of her little experience without a group it could be complicated. And up to here my analysis. What do you think? And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, it would help me a lot. See ya.